Okay, so students, welcome to our new lecture, and this is about our fourth unit, which is based on the air compressor. Okay, so what happened? Why we need air compressor, or we can say that why we need compressed air? Because compressed air is taking a fixed area or volume in a close boundary. So what happened? If we send a normal air in the tire, so suppose what will be happen? The tube is not able to the roll on the road, because when some pressure is applied, some pressure is applied, the tire is flattened, like just our balloon. Okay, what happen in the balloon? We just fill the normal air or our mouth air or normal pump air in the balloon. So what happened with the balloon? Balloon is compressed when we apply the force. But what happened with the tire? If I fill the we fill the air in the tube, then what happened? Air is not compressible. We can't compress the air. It is required so much force to compress. So we, and where needed the compressed air? In diesel engine, compressed air supply also needed. Okay, we send air by the carburetor to the engine, compressed air sent to. So see this diagram. There is a air compressor. What is that? This cylinder is filled up with the air compressor. Okay, and to compress the air, this much engine is required. See, the engine is there, and the animation of the engine shown here. Okay, there are two cylinder engine. So first they shut the engine air, they shut the engine, then they compress the air, and after compressing the air, compressed air is stored in this cylinder or vessel. We can say this is the vessel, this is the piston cylinder assembly, and the compressed air is supply on the vessel, and this compressed air is used for the filling the air on the automobile vehicles and other purpose where we want to use, and also we use this compressed air to cleaning purpose, means so much dust area is there, then some we want to remove the dust, then also we use the compressed air. Okay, so let us start our air compressor. So what is air compressor? Now pneumatic. What is the pneumatic system means? Pneumatic system means that we use air, and hydraulic means we use water or fluid, means liquid. Okay, so a system which is used compressed air is called pneumatic system. it deal with the study of behavior and application of the compressed air. So all the things means air compressor is we just deal with the compressed air. Okay, so there is a wide range, a lot range to use the compressed air. So where we use the compressed air for our comfort or our daily to daily use, that equipments belongs to the pneumatics. A basic pneumatic system consists of a source of compressed air, controlled valve, pipeline, and pipe fitted, and pneumatic accessories like filter, regulator, and lubricator. So now see the application of the compressed air. So see here you can observe that how much application of the compressed air for operating pneumatic tools such as drill, screwdriver, hammer, and chisels. One application for pneumatic cranes. Okay, what is the usage of cranes? The usage of cranes to lift heavy material or heavy equipment to one place to another place, where human interference is not supported. We can use the cranes. Means we want to oh, pull a heavy material from lower point to higher point or higher point to lower point. There we can use the cranes. If cranes is pneumatic, then compressed air is used for the pneumatic brake of automobile, railways, and presses. Okay, so there are pneumatic pressure punches is there. Like what happened, you see the punches by which we can make the mechanical application. Like you can see that by the punches, use of the punches, we can lots of use of in sheet metal. Okay, when we want to fold the sheet or we want to cut the sheet, we can use the pneumatic punches. Okay, so for that we need compressed air. For agriculture accessories such as dusters and sprayers. Okay, so जब एग्रीकल्चर फील्ड में आप क्या कहते हैं कि स्प्रे करते हैं, मीन्स आपका जो कीटनाशक है ना, एंटी बैक्टीरियल जो भी आप स्प्रे करते हैं, तो देयर इज आल्सो नीड ऑफ कंप्रेस्ड एयर इन द फील्ड ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर. नाउ for drive of CNC machine tool. So many machine tool is operated through the pneumatic pressure. So there compressed air is used. Means drilling machine है या machine tool है, cutting should be applied. That is also use compressed air. For pneumatic conveying of the material. ठीक है, तो जब कन्वेयर बेल्ट यूज करते हैं हम, और जो कि क्या कहते हैं कि ऑन न्यूमेटिक पावर के थ्रू मूव होता है या फिर ड्राइव होता है, देन डियर वी नीड द कंप्रेस्ड एयर फॉर न्यूमेटिक गेजिंग, इंस्पेक्शन एंड लो कॉस्ट ऑटोमेशन सिस्टम. So in automation system, there is also used the compressed air. Now, Here we study what is some compressed, what is the introduction of the compression. An air compressor is a mechanical device that increases the pressure of air by reducing its volume. By reducing its volume. So, how to reduce the volume? How to reduce the volume? By the compressed air. See what happened here. See, this much is the volume and they can compress this much. Okay, see what happened. The volume of air is this much and they can compress to help the piston cylinder assembly. With the help of piston cylinder assembly. So the compressed air is, sorry, an air compressor is a mechanical device that increases the pressure of air by reducing the volume. Air is compressible. Air is compressible. The compressor reduces the volume of air and induce pressure in the air. Okay. If we reduce the pressure of air, sorry, we reduce the volume of the air, then pressure is increased because here PV equal to constant, sorry, PV equal to constant. So what happens if B is decreased, means volume is decreased, then definitely pressure is increased. Pressure is increased. Okay. So this is also like that P equal to, from this formula, P equal to C upon V. So that P is inversely proportional to the volume. If volume is decreased, then pressure is increased. An air compressor convert the electrical energy into the kinetic energy in the form of air. Okay. And compressor convert the electrical energy into the kinetic energy in the form of compressed air. The compressed air is stored in the air reservoir and can be used for the cleaning under pressure, generating torque and develop force using the actuators. Okay. The source is free of cost, safe, flexible and convenient. Okay. Is there is any cost of the air? No. We can use the air freely. Okay. So the input is free. The input is freely available. There is no problem. But what happened with the fluid power or water power? In this time, water is not free, or we can use other fluid like oil then oil is also not free. So in comparison to the fluid power, pneumatic power is cheaper because air is freely available, and we are costing only for the equipments, means like air compressor. The cost is mechanism. Now classification of the air compressor. And air compressor are classified according to the method of energy transferred and pressure generation, positive displacement and dynamic compression. Like yes, where? Like Monday, today is Tuesday. Okay. So, like in previous lecture, what we study, there is positive displacement and negative, sorry, dynamic compressor, positive displacement and dynamic compressor is there. Positive displacement, what happened? Work on the principle of the increasing the pressure of air by reducing the volume of air in an enclosed chamber. Okay, so this is the positive displacement. What happened? Positive displacement compressor work on the principle of increasing the pressure and reducing the volume. This is positive. We just decrease the volume and increase the pressure. That is universal truth because PV equal to constant. And in the dynamic compressor, work on the principle of imparting the energy by rotating the vanes of impeller on air flowing through the casing. That is increase the pressure in the air. That is increase pressure in the air. See, these are the classification of the air compressor. So see here, air compressor is mainly divided into two parts. First is positive air compressor and second is dynamic or turbo air compressor. So in positive air compressor, we can divide into further two parts: reciprocating air compressor or rotatory air compressor. Okay. So again, reciprocating air compressor is divided into three parts: piston cylinder, means first is piston cylinder, labyrinth and diaphragm. What are these? We can discuss further. And rotary air compressor also divided into fifth part, means five part: lobes, means root, liquid ring, sliding vanes, mono screw or twin screw. Okay, so these five part. And other hand, dynamic or turbo air compressor divide three part, which is centrifugal air compressor, axial flow air compressor and injector air compressor. So we can discuss these things in detail now. See, classification of the air compressor according to number of stages. According to number of stages: single stage, double stage, three stage or multi stage. means single stage, double stage, and multi stage. So what do you mean by this stage? So the meaning of stage is here we can compress the air in different stages, so that if stages is increases, that meaning we get more compressed air for the multi-stage compressor according to the action. So what are the single acting and double acting? Single acting and double acting. So means what do you mean by, if we compress the air by the single action means one way direction, and we compress the air in double action means in two way, so that is our double acting compression, air compression, according to the position of the cylinder with respect to crankshaft. Now third dividation or third classification is according to the position of the cylinder. So cylinder in line, vertical, radial position are the type of cylinder. Sorry for the disturbance. There is some network issue, so my voice is interrupted. Now, classification based on according to the prime mover. So, what prime mover we used? Electric motor. So, it is electric driven, or IC engine drive, or gas turbine drive. Okay. So, what happened? First is electric motor means we can supply the electricity to move the motor, and IC engine. So what is IC engine? In IC engine we can use the petrol or diesel. Okay. So in the petrol and diesel what happened? Chemical energy convert to the mechanical energy. Okay. Third is gas turbine. We can use gases to rotate the prime mover. Okay. According to the cooling medium, means how we cool the engine or motor. Okay, how we cool engine or motor. So that is air cooled, water cooled, or compressed air cooled. See how the air cooled is there. See what happened. These are the first stage, second stage, two in and three. This is your third stage. So what happened? See, all engine have the this type of structure. This is not visible properly, so I show you where the diagram. Just a minute. Okay, see here. I just this card and zoom it so you can better understand. Now see this diagram. What happened? See the structure of the engine. What happened? The these type of these structure which is above made the above of the engine surface that is called fins. सो इस स्ट्रक्चर की वजह से क्या होता है कि एयर का जो फ्लो होता है वो ज्यादा देर तक रहता है यहाँ पे एयर का जो फ्लो रहता है वो ज्यादा देर तक रहता है यहाँ पे इसकी वजह से क्या होता है कि एयर कूलिंग रेट इंक्रीज हो जाता है कूलिंग रेट इंक्रीज हो जाता है बाय दिस टाइप ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर सो दिस टाइप ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर इज very much important for the air cooling. Okay, now see first stage, second stage cylinder, and these are the third stage. So there is no third stage. First stage and second stage, oil reservoir is here, safety valve is there. There are pressure gauge. Means if inside this vessel is pressure is higher, then we can stop the compression the air, okay, or we can release some air. This is the safety guard for this piston cylinder assembly. Electric motor is there, air outlet here, we connect the pipe here and supply the compressed air to the required place. So this is pressure switch, this is air tank where air is stored, and there is a stand. So this is the double stage reciprocating air cylinder. This is double stage reciprocating air cylinder. So now reciprocating air compressor. Reciprocating air compressor are positive displacement type of air compressor. These are piston and diaphragm type, vane type, gear type, screw type compressor. So we can use these type of arrangement for the reciprocating air compressor. So the principle of operation is same, but according to stage, the delivery pressure is different in each compressor. Means if single, then pressure is less in comparison to double stage. If multi-stage is there, then in comparison to double stage, we get higher pressure in the multi-stage air pressure. A reciprocating air compressor is consists of a piston which is enclosed within a cylinder and the equipped with the suction and discharge valve. The piston receives power from the electric motor or IC engine. Okay. The compression of air is done by the first drawing a volume of air into the cylinder through suction valve during the suction stroke of the piston, and then compressed and discharged through a delivery valve during the delivery stroke. So there is only two strokes for the piston and cylinder. First is suction and second is delivery stroke. single stage reciprocating air compressor. In this type, the entire compression is carried out in a single cylinder. Okay. See here, single stage reciprocating air compression. So these three figures show the suction stroke. See, piston at top dead center. So piston is go down and go down. Piston at bottom dead center. So TDC to BDC. It sucks the engine. So suction of the engine is this much volume. Okay. Now compression. So what happened? Air is compressed. Yes.
Sir, your screen is not visible.
Okay, just a minute. What happened? Just wait. Sorry. How much time my screen is not visible?
Sir,
Are
from
we
10 minutes.
from 10th slide?
No, sir, from 10 minutes.
Okay. Have you seen this slide?
No, no, sir.
Okay.
Yes, yes, sir, from this color.
Okay. Classification is complete. And this diagram?
No, sir, that is remaining.
Okay. So, students, this is our two stage or double stage reciprocating air compressor. Okay. So, what happened here? See, this is our first stage. Stage is nothing but we can use multiple cylinder. If we use only one cylinder for compressing the air, so this is our single stage. If we use two cylinder for compressing the air, then this is our two stage cylinder. And if we use more than two, then multi stage air compressor is there. So what happen? If we increase the number of cylinder, then it means we can get the sufficient compressed air in minimum time. Means time is reduced and we can get the max pressure or higher pressure in comparison to lower stage or lower stage compressors. Okay, so there is the component of the reciprocating air compressor. So oil reservoir is here. So oil, why? Because we use to cool the engine from the oil. There are safety valve. The pressure gauges is here. So pressure gauge indicate the sufficient pressure or how much pressure available in the air tank. Okay, so it's save the air tank. Okay, and this is our air outlet. We connect the pipe to here and supply the compressed air where required. These are the safety guard which is used for the save the assembly, piston cylinder piston cylinder assembly, and there is electric motor. So we can say that this is electric motor supply, or we also can use the IC engine here for the use of petrol or diesel to operate this compressor. So if we use diesel or petrol. So it meaning we can convert the chemical energy into mechanical energy, and if we use electric motor, so we can convert the electrical energy into the mechanical energy. Okay, so now we can see reciprocating air compressor or positive displacement type of air compressor. These are the piston, diaphragm type, or vane type, gear type, screw or compressor. Now, the principle of operation is same, but according to stages, the delivery pressure is different in each compressor. Okay, means if number of cylinder or number of stage is increases, so that is the meaning we can increase the pressure discharge. Okay, a reciprocating air compressor consists of a piston which is enclosed within the cylinder and equipped by suction and discharge valve. The piston receives power from the electric motor or IC engine. The compression of air is done by the first drawing a volume of air into the cylinder through the suction stroke, and then compress and discharge through the delivery stroke. So single stage reciprocating engine is nothing but we can use single cylinder for the carried out the compressed air. See here in this diagram, 1, 2, 3. 3 diagram is shown the suction stroke. So what happened in the suction stroke? Piston is moved from top dead center to bottom dead center. Okay. Now air is sucked by this much balloon, and again bottom dead center to move the top dead center. And what happened? This much volume is left, and now air is compressed, and this compressed is delivered in the air tank. This is our inlet valve. So here what happened? Inlet valve is open, and this is discharge valve or exhaust valve. So here inlet valve is open, air is sucked, and now what happened? During this inlet valve close, and this is our delivery valve, and through this air is stored in the air tank. Single stage reciprocating engine or reciprocating air compressor, when piston start moving downward, the pressure inside the cylinder fall below atmospheric pressure. That opens the suction valve. The pressure of the air in the cylinder rise during the compression, and at the end of the compression, delivery valve is open and discharge the compressed air into the reserve tank or air tank. Single stage air compressor develop pressure up to 7 bar. Okay, so from the single stage reciprocating air compressor, we compress the air, or we get the air pressure up to 7 bar. And what is the atmospheric pressure? Atmospheric pressure is 1 bar. Okay, so we can say that we increase the pressure 7 times of the atmospheric pressure in single cylinder or single stage reciprocating air compressor. For higher pressure, multi-stage compressor are suitable. Double stage reciprocating, it consists two cylinder. Two stage means two cylinder. Low pressure cylinder and high pressure cylinder. Piston, crankshaft, piston rod, crank, crankshaft, oil. These are the common as a single stage cylinder. Now, see here, this is the second stage, this is the first stage. So first stage cylinder, low pressure cylinder, and this is second stage are high pressure cylinder. They put together in the high pressure. So what happened here? See, this is low pressure. So here is a filter. So air is sucked and compressed by this. So this is outlet or delivery. This is delivery valve for the first cylinder or low pressure cylinder. Then this compressed air go to the high pressure cylinder and compressed again and compressed again. So what happened? In double stage, we compress the air in two stages. First we get the low pressure and in the second stage we get the high pressure. Okay, the system is same. The system is same. In one cylinder we can compress the air and this compressed air supply to the second cylinder to increase the pressure of the air. Now the fresh air drawn inside the low pressure cylinder through the inlet suction filter. This air is compressed by the piston. As the piston moved toward the end of the cylinder, the air compressor took the place. The delivery valve open and this compressed air from low pressure is direct to the enter inside the high pressure cylinder. Okay, in the high pressure cylinder, this pressurized air is further compressed to get the higher pressure. The higher pressure air from the high pressure cylinder is then delivered to reservoir through the discharge valve. In this compressor, a pressure of air deliver in up to 13 bar. Okay, so what happened? Single cylinder we get the 7 bar and in double stage or double cylinder we get the 13 bar pressure, means pressure is just double. Okay, now what are the advantages? Simple in design, reciprocating, low initial cost, easy to install and higher efficiency. Efficiency is more. Now we just stop our lecture here. So students, do you have any question?